Hi guys, so I just came back from Gardener's Day Out. It's this event at Hort Park at Harbourfront, and it happens every third Saturday of the month. I wasn't really thinking of vlogging today, but I bought a lot of plants back and I think it was quite worth it. And I got to chat with some of the store owners there. Or I just wanted to make a video showing the plants that I got there. And also I have a bit of footage from when I went with my friend Ichen a few months back. So over here is all of the plants that I got. Everything in front, of course. So these are the little guys that I got today. And this guy is really cool. He's really cute, this one. And that's just in a normal alocasia. I kind of don't know what this is. And oh my gosh, this is crazy. I really hope this one survives, but I have no idea. And this was really nice. Oh, and also I almost forgot about these guys. They're wrapped up like little burritos. I'll show you guys what they are in a bit. So I also bought two Caudex plants, which is this guy. I don't really know what this guy's name is. And then there's this, it's just a normal Stephania erecta. Yeah, like that. I already have like one of these, a Stephania erecta and a Stephania Kawasaki, I think. So like, this is the Kawasaki. And I was quite worried about it at first because I thought it was going to die, but it didn't, which is great. So the thing about Caudex plants is that they're a group of plants that take very long to grow into a large size, right? I was reading about why like the sale of Caudex plants, like the Stephanias, is bad. Because like they take really long to grow. So like what happens is like that the poachers, right, in like Thailand and the other countries where the Caudex plants originates, they just kind of like yeet it off of their natural habitats, like on the rocks. So because of that, you know, it leads to them being endangered. So I feel kind of bad, you know, like buying Caudex plants now that I think about it. Yeah, but at first when I got them, I didn't really know about it. But when I was like reading more about them, you know, what happened. One of my relatives seemed to like it, and it's her birthday, so I wanted to get one for her. But probably shouldn't get too many Caudex plants, guys, because if you think about it, it takes them like years to grow, like even just a few millimeters. So for them to be like really big, right, most of the time it's probably poached. So, you know, think about it before you buy. Read a bit about it too. Yeah, I think on like the Caudex Reddit, they have like a few articles there. So I bought this guy at today's GDO. I have no idea what it's called. I think it might be like iceberg lettuce or some whatever lah, right? But I got its distant cousin a while back. So I got this at today's GDO, and I got this maybe 2 months ago at the GDO 2 months ago. Yeah, so the cool thing about them is they're quite easy to propagate, because if you look at like this little guy here, this guy, and this guy. Oh god, wait, it's actually a bit rooty, I need to water this. Yeah, but anyways, these two guys, right, like you can just like put them on soil. So you press it down with like a rock or something, and then they will start growing a new plant off of it. I tried doing that once. I got a new plant growing, but then because I went to fertilize it, it ended up dying, which is oops, my bad. Yeah, make sure that they are hydrated, because this guy looks like he's gonna die. Another cutie that I got is this. This is a Syngonium green, I think. A friend of mine gave one to me a long time ago, but when I went off to Japan for holiday, maybe like last year, it kind of died, and I felt kind of bad because he got it for me as a birthday present, so that was L. Yeah. This is either a Syngonium batik or a Syngonium three kings, either one. Yeah, so I mean the cool thing about Syngoniums are they're this arrowhead plant, right? They look like an arrow. And I just like the color because like, it's very chill. Like, I personally already have quite a few Syngoniums, like this guy over here. This is a Syngonium silver fox. I really like this guy, and I tried really hard to find it after I murdered it once. I was really sad when I first murdered my first Syngonium silver fox, because it was very pretty. Like the colors are really nice, as you can tell. Oh my god, please focus on this. Yes, okay. So as you can tell, the colors are really nice. I really like the thin leaf shape and whatever. And yeah, I had to go buy another one, and this is my first time trying to propagate it. I hope it works. Yeah, it looks really cute. The guy that sold me the Syngonium, he sold this for like $2, and this came along with it. So this was $2, this was $2, and that was $2. So it was like 3 for $5. So I just got this. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it seems like a begonia maculata, like the polka dot begonia. Should be, I think. Yeah, and that was like 3 for $5, which is really worth, because you know I really like the Syngoniums, but you know, because it's like what, $8 for one at the average nursery, so I didn't want to buy it. And there's this. This is a Monstera Ansonii elbow, I think. If that's what it's called, I can't remember. It's just a variegated Monstera elbow. I always wanted one of these, but the problem was like they're really expensive, and it's hard for them to stay alive, I guess. And so this is just a cutting. Like if you were to look inside here, right, it's just in some sphagnum, right, and it's just a cutting. Like I think they just cut it, but the guy sold it for $5, and I looked at him. I was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah, just take it." And I was like, "You got me there," so I got this. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be chilling inside one of my new projects, which is this aquarium thing that I found downstairs, and I'm trying to repurpose it for like a little terrarium or like a propagation box. So I think it'll be chilling in there for a little bit. Hopefully it roots. But if not, you know, $5 for a plant that usually costs, you know, $30, $40 just for cutting is great, you know. Yeah, and apart from that, some of the other interesting things I bought today was, okay, so this is an Alocasia black coral. It has very interesting, like, I think it's Alocasia, I think. Yeah, so the guy sold it for like $2. And I was like, what? This is $2? And like, look, it's already rooted and everything, has a very big bulb. So like, I thought, why not, right? He said that this is quite a hardy plant. It's very susceptible to mealybugs, apparently, but it likes being wet, and you know, who doesn't like okay, no. It's a great plant, $2. And from the same guy, I got this plant. I don't know its name, but its leaves are nice. Hopefully it stays alive, right? I killed all my plants. So this plant has a very interesting name. I don't know, it's like some amorpho whatever. I kind of forgot because it's very long. Yeah, but it's really nice because like the edges of the leaves are pink. So like it's really small, but it has like very nice leaf patterns, and I thought it was nice, so I got it. Oh, and this. Okay, so this, I was just walking around, and I'm quite sure this is some common plant that you can find in Singapore, like to decorate like roadsides and stuff, but it's really variegated. So like it's a variegated form, right? And like it's really pretty. It's pretty. I do like variegated stuff, and you know, this was quite cheap. It was like $10. So I couldn't resist, because you know, it's really very gorgeous. Like look at it. So pretty. Yeah. Okay, and then this plant was given to me by someone very interesting. So it's a normal Alocasia. I forgot which one it is, but I used to have one of these, then I murdered it. So I went to this store. They were selling really nice jewelry, like plant-based resin jewelry, right? So the lady designs it, and then after that she made it, and like she was really sweet. I bought a pendant from her. Wait, this is the necklace that I got at this store earlier. This is how it looks. I think it's really cute. Like it's an anthurium. Oh wait, oh my god, I need to speak into the phone. I keep forgetting to talk into the mic. Okay, wait. So this is a pendant of a anthurium. She made it from resin, which is really cool. And I thought that, you know, it looks really nice, and I can see myself wearing this quite often. And yeah, and I think she has a lot of other designs, and she said that I can even request custom made. Okay, and I think that if I want to wear one of my plants, I guess maybe I'll go to her. But yeah, she has a really huge collection, and they're all very pretty. And after I bought the pendant, we chatted a bit about like the jewelry that she makes, and after that she gave me a plant for 50% off, so this was like $2. Lastly, there is this guy. This is a Streptophylla, it's a Tillandsia. It's a bit curly, it's very fat. I'm gonna add it to my collection of Tillandsias. I really like air plants because they're so cute. And like, I like making the mount for them. I think it's sold to me by this really cute pair, this very old auntie and uncle. So like the makcik and pakcik were from Indonesia, I think. So I spoke to them in Bahasa, and they think that I'm really good at speaking in Malay, but I really am not because I could not understand half of what they said. I just asked them how much this is in Malay, and then I chatted with them a bit about like their family and the plants, and I just told them their plants were cute. But like that's like the limits of my Malay. Yeah, but I got a plant. Yeah, and they've been very nice to me. I bought plants from them before. After every plant haul that I have to repot quite a few of them, or I have to just find places to put them. Yeah, but the good thing is, because I've started school, I haven't really bought any new plants in like quite a while, and quite a few of my plants have died. Like a lot of their remnant pots are down there still in their soil, which is quite sad, but you know, it's unfortunate. So you know, I will be slotting them in somewhere. I kind of realized that you know, I should probably just put a bit less effort and try not to be so stressed about editing videos and stuff. So I'll make something a bit more long form, and I'll just be chatting with you guys as I am repotting my plants today, I guess. There's not much that I really want to do today with the plants. It's just more of maybe just potting up this Stephania and what else? Potting up the Stephania and oh yeah, making a little hanger bracket for the Tillandsia that I bought. So I'll just be showing you guys what I'm doing. So the Stephania is for I don't know, maybe I should give her this instead. Okay, I don't know. I'll give her the Stephania. Yeah, so I need to figure out what kind of medium to use. So actually, funny thing is, last time when I bought my first Stephania, it was still just a Caudex, and I couldn't figure out how to get it to root. And I was a bit confused because like the first time I ever bought a Stephania, I couldn't figure out how to get them to root because I was using a very porous mixture of gravel and some other kind of like just very big rocks, right? Then because of that, apparently it doesn't help with the rooting. So I asked one of the friends that I made at the event about how I should therefore pot these plants, and he recommended that I use a grittier mixture, which leads to my very healthy Stephanias today. So I'm very grateful to him for that. You can check out his plant Instagram account. It's called Stickman and Plants. Yeah, he sold me quite a few cute ones, like the Phlantus and what's the other guy called? Phlantus and a grape. Yeah, Sisters Trifoliata. I'll show you guys videos of it. Yeah, so he was really helpful. And I don't know, I'm kind of wondering if I should use a smaller pot for it. But looking at it, I think this size of pot is okay. I'm just worried that their holes are a bit small. So usually what I do is I burn extra holes into the bottom to make it a bit easier for the water to come out. But it's a bit troublesome and I don't really feel like doing it today. Unfortunately, all my other pots have been used, so I can't use that right now. Yeah, I think I can also kind of consider like my plastic cups. I make holes into them with my soldering iron. Then I use it to put my plants as well. So I guess this could work too, but nah, I don't think it looks that nice. So you know, I think my relationship with my plants has been evolving quite a bit. Because I feel like, you know, at the start I was very hell-bent on collecting all sorts of plants, getting like really pretty, really rare plants. Or honestly, you know, just getting a lot of plants, maybe just quantity-wise. But you know, now I'm a bit busier, and I think that it's just this hobby of mine is just more of like a side thing for like me to come and enjoy every now and then just to, you know, take a look at my plants. And like, I don't want to spend that much time maintaining my plants, even though I do spend a lot of time just like, you know, taking care of them and shit, and like trying to repot them, making sure that they stay alive and everything. But I think now I'm just kind of chilling. Like, I don't mind buying new plants, but I don't really see a need to, and I don't really find that I want to, because like, first off, my entire corridor is really filled with my plants. And apart from that, I think it's also kind of disappointing sometimes when you get really expensive plants or you get really pretty plants and then they just die on you. So for example, this is a Monstera albo, or the one with the peppered white variegation, like the one with little spotches of white, not the albo, I think. Yeah, so anyways, it died on me after after having it for almost 2 months, not doing anything. And then after that, I actually just put it, like, I just chilled with it for like 2 months. It didn't grow or anything, and I didn't really do much. Then one day, I was fertilizing all my plants because I realized that, you know, fertilizing them helped a lot of them to grow. But because of that, I think it might have irritated it, and now like the leaf fell off, and it was the only leaf. So like, is it dead? Maybe. Fuck. Okay, anyways, potting a potting a Caudex plant is quite simple. I still don't know what the name of this guy is, but essentially all you want to do is just take it and then stuff it into some soil. I mean, obviously don't make it too wet, right? You just don't want it to rot or anything, but you can water it every now and then. I water mine maybe like once a week. So I just stuffed it into the soil, and after keeping the soil moist and giving it maybe 1 month or so, hopefully it should start sending out roots. So, cause like, you know, inside the Caudex is filled with like all the nutrients that the plant has stored, right? So even though the roots were yeeted off by the poachers, it'll grow back eventually. Yeah. So hopefully this works. I'm gonna give it to a very beloved relative of mine. Yeah. And yeah, so this is the result. The Stephania. This is how it looks. Look at it. Yeah, I mean, maybe I made it a bit shallow, but I didn't want to overfill it because I don't want to make her house a mess, right? Yeah, and I also have to pot up the other Stephania. I think this one I want to go with the plastic cup look because I think it's very cute. Yeah, so see, these are some of the plastic cups that I have sorted through. So this is a koi cup. As you can tell, there are some holes in it. Yeah. And I use it to like hang some of my plants, and I just think, you know, these aren't that bad containers for plants, and you know, most people throw them away anyway. So I just asked my friends to, you know, pass it to me. So if like ever I want to use it, I can. Yeah. A lot of the times I feel that when people talk about putting in soil for plants, they get a bit concerned over like what to put at the bottom layer. People want the water to flow through and they don't want it to be blocked, right? So that the roots don't die and everything. But you know, I don't think it really matters if you use like gravel or you use mesh, like plastic mesh or something. And like, you know, recently I've realized that sphagnum is pretty good alternative as well, because sphagnum is quite solid, right? Like it comes in a bulk. So like I just take a little bit and I sprinkle it at the bottom. And then because of that, the soil doesn't directly go through, and yeah, as long as there are drainage holes, I think you're fine. I don't think you need to worry too much about it, because, you know, at the start when you're learning about all these plant things, you kind of get wrapped up in like the minutiae, right? But you kind of forget that, you know, just keep the bugger alive and, you know, do the things that you need to do. Don't really need to get too worked up over it, right? Yeah. So evidently I used this cup before for something else. I can't remember what I killed, but definitely killed something. Yeah, and I think these plastic cups are really cute. Like, I just like the aesthetic, you know. Like, ooh, it's a Starbucks Stephania. Yeah, so I think I'll keep this at home. Maybe if ever one of my friends or relatives like it, I'll just give it to them, because, you know, this was quite chill. Yeah. So just gonna take it. It already has a root, so because I don't want to destroy it, what I will do is take one of my small little shovels and I will dig a indentation for it, like so. And then after that, stuff the Stephania in. Okay, please don't die. Okay. You might be able to tell that I am just anyhow using mixture at this point, honestly. And the underlying reason is because so this mixture is from like plants that I have previously made mixtures for and then subsequently died. So it's like a mix of like random garden soil with like a bit of perlite and everything. Yeah, and oops, they're dead. So like, you know, I don't want to buy any more soil because I really have a lot of soil, you know. Yeah, so I'm just reusing it, and I don't think they will die. The Stephanias are quite hardy, quite relaxed. So this is how it looks. This is a Starbucks cup. That's the Stephania inside. Hopefully it grows well. It's like, I don't think you guys can see it here, but it says for Marcus from Cash. So this cup was given to me by my friend when she just randomly ordered Starbucks for me to be delivered to my house one day. It's very nice of her. Yeah, she's in Europe studying now for exchange. She's gonna be back in like December. Yeah, but you know, I don't think Cash is gonna see this. But if you see this, Cash, you know, thanks. Miss you. Okay, and yeah, so these are the Caudex plants. I have potted them. So for the Tillandsias, I think I'll just show you guys something a bit more interesting, right? If not, it's gonna be a bit lame. So for my Tillandsias, what I do is I hang them up in metal brackets. I'll show you. I get copper wire and I twist it, and I use it to hang my air plants. This is a Tillandsia xerographica. This, I don't know what Tillandsia this is, but it was sold to me by the same Machik and Pachik at the store. And so was this bulbosa, I think. And over here I have some other air plants. That's my Caput Medusae, and that is, I don't know. And that guy fell off his little thing, so I'm letting him chill there for a bit. But in general, I think this like wire look is very cute, so I have decided to use it for most of my Tillandsias. It's really very simple. Like, all you need to do is, let me grab my copper wire. And it's really cheap. Like the copper wire that I got, it's like $1, $2 for like 2-3 meters, and it's quite good. Like, it's very easy. So what you do is you just bend it into shape, right? Like that. You just bend it into shape. Okay. Oh gosh, using two cameras is such a pain. So essentially you just bend it into shape like this. Then after that, you make a cup to hold the base of the air plant. So you just bend it into a spiral. Or honestly, like, I feel like this is where you can be a bit creative and design it however you like. So I'm going to be bending it into a simple curve because I don't want to spend too much effort on this today. But this is what it will be. Ta-da! Okay. Then after that, you can bend the holder into shape as well. So when you want to hook it in like this, and then you can twist this part however you like to hook it, you know. Right? So after that, you can kind of get a rough gauge of whether or not it will fit. You just put the air plant in, and then hopefully it works. If not, like, you have to be careful about damaging the leaves because they're very precious, right? Oh crap, I think this air plant might have a bit of leaf rot. Okay, never mind, I think it's fine. Yeah, so anyways, you just make sure that you cup in. Oh yeah, I don't think it's leaf rot, maybe just because I just watered it. Yeah, hopefully it stays healthy. So you just navigate a bit of the old leaves out, and then after that, just make sure that it seems to be secure, and gives it a good wrap around so that it doesn't have a risk of falling. And with that, now you have a cute little holder for your air plant. Look. Yeah, if you want it to be more secure, you can always add more loops and bind it a bit more tightly to the plant. But you know, it's an air plant. It's supposed to chill in the air. Okay, wait, because its butt is really big, I think it might fall off. So, just gonna push it back a little. Push it up a little. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so now I have a little cradle for my air plant. and I'm gonna hook it up. So the way I hook it up is just really very simple. I just grab it here, then after that I bend it around, but I'll do that later. So yeah, I need to figure out where to put it actually. So that is about it for what I want to do for today. I don't really want to repot anything else, but I think what I will do is make a little tray to collate all of these guys, because I think it'll make my life a bit easier when I'm watering them. Right, okay, so let me just move this dead-ass Monstera out of the way, and let me add in these guys. Okay, so I think you can see it here, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put all of the guys that I got today on a single tray. First off, to quarantine them, and second off, to make it easier when I want to water them. Save the Stephanias, because like I'm not going to put them there because they already have their own pots, right? Yeah, but I think for now I'll just group water all of these guys, just keep the base a bit wet, and then leave them here, and hopefully they will survive. Hopefully. I think they will. I hope they will. I'll be very sad if they don't. Yeah. But anyways, what I really like about GDO is that I think it's an event that really lets people who are all very enthusiastic and passionate about gardening, right, get together and have a great time chatting and like exchanging plants. And you really get to see rare plants that you don't normally see in store. Like for example, you would never find this guy in store. You never find this guy in store, and I have never seen this plant in a nursery before. I forgot what it's called. It's some Buddha something, but like, I don't know. I think the lady said some Buddha thing when I bought it. But it's growing well, and it's very cute. So this is what it looks like. Right. Yeah. So I would never find this in store, and you get a lot of cool rare plants there, and they're all really well taken care of most of the time, and they're all very pretty. So, you know, if you are ever free on the third Saturday of any month, you should really consider going to GDO. It's at Hort Park, and I think genuinely it's quite accessible because it is quite close to the MRT. Like, you just take a few bus stops and you're there. Okay, I'm a bit concerned putting it so close to this Syngonium wendlandii of mine because it has been known to be infested with spider mites or the mealybugs, which are freaking annoying because I hate them and they keep killing my plants, which is horrible, and I've had to spray so much insecticide on them. And for the little alocasia, where am I going to put you? Oh, maybe here. Yeah. I think for this video I'll also be showing off clips that that I had when I was with 33 at the event. It's really fun, and even though I forgot to film this one, but I hope you guys still enjoy what there was from before. Yeah, and maybe I'll just show off a few more of the other plants that I got at the event. So this is over here. I have a Phyllanthus mirabilis. So I'll show it on this camera. So as you can tell, it is also a Caudex plant. It's in a ceramic pot, and there's a lot of roots coming out because it's very big now. And it started off with only a few leaves. I fertilized it and it started growing really, really well. So this is how it looks. It has a very peaceful vibe. And at night, you know, it closes, and at night the leaves fold up and closes, so it looks really cool. And oh my god, I think I am seeing mealybugs? Yeah, I'm seeing mealybugs. Okay, holy shit. Okay, just personally, what I do for my pest situation is I have a mixture of neem oil and an insecticide called Malarone, I think. You use it to treat scabies as well in human beings, but I found it quite funny when you use it to treat plants that have mealybugs as well. It's quite funny, right? I mean, if you think about it, they're the same compounds, except, you know, you use them in different cases. In one case, you're giving it to a guy who is having an infection on his skin because of stupid scabies, the scabies bug. And on the other hand, I am treating my plants with the same thing. So essentially, I am a doctor for both plants. Okay, I'm not a doctor yet, but I am a doctor for both plants and humans. I'm so funny. Okay, I'm just gonna apply a layer of pesticide on all my new plants just as a prophylaxis. Generally, you don't want to do that because you don't want to give them leaf damage from giving them the insecticide, because it can cause photo damage and everything, right? So I think the first line defense that I would recommend for most people is just to quarantine your plants. That's actually really important. I wish I did that, and it would be saving me from so much trouble. And second off, to physically brush off any mealyworms, any mealybugs, or any insects that get onto your plants, because I think that is the most effective way to get rid of them, a lot of them at once. So you can wash them off, or you can use a toothbrush or something, which is what I do. Yeah, then after that, you know, apply repeated layers of insecticide like every 3-4 days or so, or just whatever the bottle says, right? But I freaking hate mealybugs a lot. Holy shit, did I get insecticide on my camera? Wait, that'd be damn funny. Oops, maybe I did. My bad. Yeah, some other plants that I got at GDO the other time would be this very sad euphorbia. So like, I think I might have overwatered it, so like all the leaves fell off. But I think it is quite hardy, so hopefully it comes back. Yeah, because I'm almost murdered it once, and I hope that, you know, it didn't die permanently this time. Yeah. Apart from that, I also have this. This is a Epipremnum Marble King. I'm quite happy with it. I like it a lot. So these are some 3 propagations that I made from the mother plant, and they have very strong variegation. The leaf patterning is very nice. So the leaf patterns on the Epipremnum is gorgeous. Yeah, like you can just look at it. Like it's really nice and very strong. And they are rooting quite well. So this is like a salad box that my friend gave it to me because I wanted to recycle it. And yeah, it's growing well, which is great. Okay, so apart from that, there's also this guy. This is a philodendron silver sword. The leaves are really nice. Like, look at this. It's really cool. So I got this at GDO as well, and like I really like the leaf color, because the leaf color is like this grayish green, minty green kind of vibe, and like this is like one of my favorite colors, and the leaves are really cool shaped. So, you know, it's growing really well, as you can tell. It started off maybe here, yeah, and then it like shot up all the way here. And you can see from when I repotted it, this is the original, and I repotted it to about this size, and yeah, it's growing well. Yeah, and it can take a surprising amount of sunlight. I really like this guy. But now I'll show you guys the tillandsias that I got quite a while back. I got this tillandsia from GDO as well. I forgot what it's called. Tectorum? Yeah, it's a Tectorum Ecuador. So it has like a very snowy, misty look. Very cute, very cute. And this is a Eric Knobloch, I think, whatever the heck this is. It's Eric something lah, right? It's very curly, and the center, if you look at it, is a bit reddish, which is cool. Yeah, and they all have a little wire cagey thing that I made for it. And these are also some of the tillandsias that I got. I forgot what this guy is called, but I think it's whatever. And that one looks like Sonic, so that's why I bought it, because it looks like a hedgehog, so I thought it would be funny. Yeah, over here is another random tillandsia that I got. And this is the one that I just made a little case for. Hopefully it stays alive. Yeah, and this one's really cute. Like, this one's really cute. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, over here, down there, you can see a Cissus trifoliata. That is a grake plant that I got from Stickman and Plants as well. They're really nice, they've been really nice to me, and it started really small. Like, it started only with like that one leaf over there, like the one at the bottom. Then after that, I give it a bit of fertilizer, then it grew, and it's all the way up here now. So I really wanted a vining plant to fill up this trellis thing that I made myself with twine and bamboo poles. Yeah, but I wanted it to be morning glories, but the morning glories just kept dying and dying and dying, so it didn't work. So I decided to just put this in instead, and it's working very well, but it's a bit empty, as you can tell. Yeah, so these are some of the other propagations. They're dying. Everything in my garden's dying. Horrible. I'm at this point in like my gardening thing where I'm like, if it dies, it dies. Oh well, I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, like, I get sad, yes, but like, if it dies, you know, oops, my bad, it's dead. Yeah, but there are a few plants that I'm very attached to, and if they die, I will be absolutely destroyed. So, you know, hopefully, no, that doesn't happen. For quite a lot of them, especially like the philodendrons or the syngoniums now, I'm trying to propagate them, so in case they ever die, I will be able to resurrect them, or I will have their children and offspring, so then I don't feel that bad anymore. This is my monstera. It's growing really big. I got it from some guy on Carousel, so that was fun. Yeah, and bye. Yeah, hope you guys liked the video.